it's a good thing that ISKCON is doing this, the Akshaya Patra thing. Many schools in and around the city are being benefited by this program. And politics should not come in between something good that's happening.
The MLAs and council seem to be very ashamed that India's name is being dragged through the mud abroad. But I think we need to put things in perspective here. Where Akshaya Patra is there in North Karnataka, the situation is worse than Sub-Saharan Africa regarding human development indicators. And Sub-Saharan Africa has got war for the last 20-30 years. And here our women are dying, our children are dying. We should be more ashamed of that this is happening in a state which has got the Silicon Valley of India, the highest number of legal millionaires per annum, and we still can't feed our children, and we need to take that to US. We should be more ashamed of that.
I think as long as the funds that the NRIs give reach to the kids, that's the basic thing. If you can make a movie like Slumdog Millionaire and win an Oscar, which doesn't bring back anything to the country, and this is something that's actually benefiting somebody, I think it's a great idea.
I think the politicians, I'd like to know what exactly they're doing. I mean, these people that are passing comments about Akshaya Patra, I'd like to know what exactly they are doing to help our children or the poor or the starving. For them to pass comments on how can you glamorize? There's no such thing as glamorizing poverty. It doesn't exist. Poverty is not glamorous no matter what you do. And it's a reality, and I think they're addressing it, and there are even people who criticize Mother Teresa. So it's very, you can laugh about these things, and you should laugh about them. It just goes to show no matter what you do, even though it's done with the right intention, with a good heart, and you're actually helping people, there are enough people to criticize it. So I don't think that these people should be paid any attention to. I think we should concentrate on the fact of what Akshaya Patra is doing and see if we can contribute. If we cannot contribute, at least appreciate it. If we cannot appreciate it, just go mind your own business.
Mostly the work what they are doing, it's a very good thing, very good job, and they are doing what government should have done. And when some private people are doing it with the help of government, with the help of the government, these politicians, like any other thing, any other issue, in spite of they being so useful to the poor people, poor children, these politicians, they want to take advantage of these things for their own benefit. So it is really awful. It is very bad.
See, for 10,000 rupees, you can get an MP to ask any question in the parliament. So we don't really expect much decency from them. But the least we expect, absolute least, is that they don't take away the food from the mouth of children.
See, these politicians should first know what percentage of India is urbanized and what percentage of India is the way they want to project it, and what percentage of India is the way you are projecting it. I am sure the majority of Indian population are living in that condition. There is no harm. There is no harm showing people this is what we have. We want to improve it. Why do you want to give a wrong picture? You cannot show Bangalore, Brigade Road, Commercial Street and ask them to donate. Nobody will. You have to show them what the ground reality is.
It's a very, very fabulous thing to do, because I know how difficult it will be to fund something like this, because the commitment to a child, you can't really take back the commitment. I can understand the kind of efforts that must be going on behind such a huge responsibility. It's fabulous. And even ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋಂಥ ಫಿಲ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ISO ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಇವರು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರು the impurities in those bottles, there are metal objects, there are stones in the rice, which is all cleaned, which probably doesn't happen in some other program of the same nature. Probably that is where it stands out in terms of health-wise also, nutrition-wise also. Quality, apart from the, I'm sure it's a standard that way. It's a great step, I think, whatever they've done. And from whatever I hear, it's considering the number of hungry mouths we have in India, it's a long way to go. But I think they've made the first step. It's a huge step for mankind that way.